Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be doing another installment of the series I've started here on my channel. I'll be doing another full face of a certain brand. Today we have here Miss Mother of all makeup. I wish she was my mother. No, I don't. I love you, Mom. Today we'll be doing a full face of Pat McGrath Labs. If you saw recently on my channel, I got a lot of new goodies from Pat McGrath. That's because she was doing a 50% off sale. I still can't believe that happened. That was like a month and a half ago. And if you told me I dreamt that, I would probably believe you. Let's just say I'm really excited. I believe I have everything here except a highlighter because I wasn't about to drop another $30 on a highlighter I would probably wear not that often. Highlighter is something I can really take or leave. Also, I'm back in my room. It is summer break. I miss my apartment, I really do, but it is, you know, it's nice to be back in my room. I am missing some things, like I used to have like a greenery type of garland right here. It's at my apartment. It seems like I'm caffeinated on like 3 coffees right now. I promise you I've only had one so far. Let's just get started. Where do we begin? I should probably put on my sunscreen. Today for sunscreen, I am mixing the Crave Beauty Beach Shield. They don't sell that anymore. The Glow Screen, and then also a pump of the Debronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops by Drunk Elephant. Let's get that rubbed in. Everything's good and dandy in the world now. Okay, first up I have here the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer Base Perfection Sublime. What the hell? First up I have here the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer. This is the infamous primer that is not worth the money. I can tell you already. For one, let's check the price on this. Pat McGrath Labs. It is $45. Two, the packaging is the cheapest. You can get something like this from the dollar store probably. The packaging alone probably costs them like 5 cents to make. Formula, I don't know, maybe $1. They are marking it up to $45. Pat McGrath, capitalist queen, we love her. Let's pump some out. Okay, it's kind of cute. It's like a little pink rosy color. It doesn't have like a strong fragrance, but it smells like a soft, kind of sweet floral. It's smooth, I will give it that. Online it says it's supposed to hydrate but also blur pores and naturally mattify your skin. Okay, I guess. It definitely did hydrate. Not really seeing much mattifying going on. Let's go in with the foundation now. This is her Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation in the shade L3. The packaging on this product is a lot better. This feels super luxurious. It's made out of glass. It kind of reminds me of a perfume bottle actually. What is on my elbow? Hello? There's like glue on my elbow. Okay, we're ignoring that. Oh, yeah, I think I might need to shake this up a little bit first. Is it supposed to be this watery? I'm so confused. I don't know if this is right, guys. It's like so watery. I'm just gonna like rub this in with my fingers. I feel like a brush or a beauty blender is just going to like absorb like all of it. Again, this doesn't have like a super strong fragrance, which I do appreciate. I feel like a lot of designer makeup brands put a shit ton of fragrance in their product when they do not need to. I don't know, maybe like bougie rich moms like that kind of stuff. Can't relate. This is like Glossier skin tint type of coverage right here. It did give my skin a very subtle glow. Very subtle. I'm just gonna keep layering it up, see if I can get any sort of coverage here. This shade is a really nice match, I will say. We're getting somewhere, slowly but surely. My nose is like where I really need like coverage for foundation because it is naturally just like so red. Even when it's like not cold outside, my nose is just always red. Please tell me I'm not the only one. 4 pumps later, we have a little bit of a base going on. And it looks good, not gonna lie. Looks nice. Moving on to the concealer, I got the shade L5 in the concealer. I hope this doesn't come bite me in the arse. But I usually like my concealer to be a bit deeper, so it really like cancels out the purpleness underneath my eye because I barely sleep. I am a college student. I've been reading like a lot of like British novels lately. Okay, this definitely has like more coverage than the foundation, like a lot more coverage. But I just find it so funny, just like all the little different things that are different in like British English to like American English. Okay, I feel like the color works. I'm actually also just gonna take this up on my eyelids too. I'm liking the skin so far. Yeah, that looks good. The concealer is definitely more of a hydrating formula. It is settling into like my fine lines underneath my eye a little bit, but overall I really like the color and the coverage. Okay, let's move on to the powder now. This is the Sublime Perfection Setting Powder. Who could have guessed the name? I do have the pressed powder, which I love, but this powder came in like one of the sets I got, and I thought, why not try this out too? Oh, fun. So it looks like the powder has that type of packaging where there's like a net. I really do like that packaging for a powder because you can just like dab your brush in the net. Let's go ahead and do that. I've heard that usually people think this powder is just nothing special. I can see, yeah, like other powders give me the same effect, but it's not like emphasizing anything. So if you just needed like a good standard powder, Mother has got you covered. I do still like her pressed powder better. Mine, as you all might remember, maybe you don't, maybe you're new here, it broke because Sarah's a big dummy and clumsy. So my pressed one is kind of like a loose one now, ironically, but I will probably be reaching for this one more so than the pressed one because even though I love it, it just kind of spills everywhere when I open it up. I should have repurchased it during the sale, but I didn't. Dummy. Pat McGrath doesn't sell a bronzer, so I'm just gonna go in with my butter bronzer. Guys, I've been using this for like 4 years. It's still cooking though, and it's a lovely formula. So I just used that setting powder under my eye because I felt like I didn't need to set the rest of my face. Like the foundation definitely dried down, and my bronzer doesn't look like it's patching up or anything, so that is good. Lovely jubbly. Next up we have here one of Pat McGrath's new blushes. I say new because I think she came out with these within like the last year or so. Pat McGrath didn't have like blushes for like the longest time though. I have the shade here, Nude Venus. The packaging on this though, it is so hard to open, and I am so scared that I'm gonna like one day just like dig my nail into my blush and then I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, it's such a pretty shade. Let's go in. Hello pigment. I love it. I love the shade. The shade is perfect for my skin tone. Oh my, this is definitely gonna become a new favorite of mine. Stunning. I just want to keep like building it up. Please someone take my blush brush away from me. Okay, let's just stop. I also just want to swatch it for you guys real quick, just so you guys can see the color in like a swatch form. Okay, they did not swatch well at all, but here you go. You can kind of get like an idea of the shade. It's really pretty on the face. It blends in super nicely, super seamlessly. I'm gonna quickly do my eyebrows off camera, charge my battery up some, and then we will get on to the eyes. Sneak peek of the eyeshadow we're gonna be doing. Okay, see you soon. Okay, eyebrows today aren't even related. From far away, like, you know, they could be distant cousins or something. Up close, complete strangers. I just used, by the way, my Kosas Brow Pop and some random brow gel I had. Pat McGrath doesn't sell brow products, so we just made do. Also, as you can probably tell, I zoomed you all in so we can get on to doing our eyeshadow. I have here the Mothership 5. I do have another Mothership eyeshadow palette from Pat McGrath, which I actually did use and test out for the first time in another video. Go check it out in the card if y'all want, of course. She's such a beauty. I haven't even opened up her yet, but I don't know what went wrong with that primer she did because all of her other packaging is gorgeous. By the way, this is going to be displayed in my room. My other one is up there on my shelf. This is gonna go right next to it. Let's open her up. Absolute perfection right here. I also have here to test out today her artistry wand. So this is supposed to like intensify any metallic or glittery eyeshadow you use it under. Oh no, there's no easy rip tab. Wait. Never fear, eyebrow scissors are here. So it's just like this little pin. I think you pump it. Nothing is happening.
One eternity later.
So you're supposed to like pump it. The wand is just this gel formula. Kind of feels like a lip balm. This reminds me of that TikTok trend when people were literally putting like lip balm on their eyelids.
I have it on the chapstick and we're just going to swipe it.
We're gonna start off with some of the matte shadows first. I'm gonna start off with the lightest brown in the eyeshadow palette. I also just went ahead and primed my eyes with the Dose of Colors concealer. As I expected, it's very pigmented. This is definitely not a transition shade color for my skin tone, but it's not bad. I feel like sometimes with Pat McGrath's matte eyeshadow formula, it just sticks in one place and doesn't really blend out. This shadow though is blending out easier. I'm gonna go in now with that deeper brown, and I'm just gonna fluff this into the outer corner. I think I'm gonna also mix in the lighter brown into the deeper brown just so that the outer corner isn't too harsh. Why is my hand cramping up? Now I'm just taking that darker brown shade and really deepening out the outer corner. Also, excuse my nails, I did them yesterday. They are not the best because I thought 2 coats would suffice. Apparently not. Look at this one. It looks like I'm flipping you off. There's just like a whole chunk of polish missing. So now I'm gonna take the artistry wand and I'm just gonna like, I guess, draw this on and then maybe blend it out with my finger a little bit. It is definitely making my eyelids a bit more tacky. Let's not go too crazy. Let's just see what happens. So for the shimmer on the lid, we can go a few different directions. What are we thinking? Now I'm flipping you off. Okay, the shade is calling my name though. That is just absolutely beautiful. I'm also just taking that shade on a flat top brush. This one is actually angled a little bit just to really get in there. And I'm like not getting any fallout either. I'll be really curious to use the artistry wand with like other eyeshadow formulas and see if it really does intensify like any eyeshadow formula. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that light green shade and apply that to the inner corner and bring that up some. Okay, I'm gonna quickly copy and paste what I did on this side to that eye, do some finishing touches on the eye such as throwing on a lower lash shade, and then I will be back. Okay, this is what we're looking like with the eyeshadow so far. Formula wise, the eyeshadow palette performed wonderfully. I think this might be my favorite Pat McGrath palette I've tried so far. Moving on to mascara, gotta break out my skizzers again. This was actually a little freebie Pat McGrath sent me. It came with a little size of their Dark Star mascara and then also a eyeliner, which I'm not gonna use today because I will probably mess it up and then this whole video will be fucked. Okay, the wand is reminding me of the Better Than Sex mascara wand. It's that hourglass shape. You know, ever since I did my Charlotte Tilbury video a few videos back, I can't stop thinking about that mascara I've tried in that video. I know I said I wouldn't repurchase it, and I haven't repurchased it yet, but I really did like that mascara. After that video, I used that trial size of that mascara up. I might buy it sometime, guys, because I really did like that formula. Speaking of mascara, did you guys see that Bite Beauty? They're closing down. So I went on their website and I ordered 2 of their Bite Upswing mascara. But here's the kicker. I haven't even tried that mascara, but I've heard such great things about that mascara and I feel like, I just like feel it. The Sarah senses, they're tingling. I just feel like I'm gonna really like that mascara. I know I'm a bit crazy. Okay, the real reason I bought 2 is because I am running low on my backup mascaras. I just needed to replenish my stash of unopened mascaras like any sane person. Oh, my dog's barking. Overall, I think the mascara looks really good, especially like right off the bat. It'll be interesting to see how the formula changes as it dries out a bit. But I have volume, I have some clump, I like it. Moving on to the last thing. Wow. Well, I guess last 2 things. I have this little lip set from Pat McGrath. It comes with one of her lipsticks and then also one of her cute little heart glosses. The shade in the lipstick is Beautiful Stranger. Not gonna lie, online the shades looked a bit scary. Oh my, that is dark. Hopefully the gloss looks a bit better. Okay, I think we'll go with the gloss today. I don't know if I can pull off that lipstick. All right, just needed to back up a little bit. Take it in. The gloss is really pigmented, I will say. Color-wise, not my favorite. Let me know what you guys think, but I think I'm gonna take it off. I think I'm just gonna use this Calorie lip gloss. The lips were a bit of a fail. Maybe I'll try the lipstick another time. At least the packaging's cute, right? Let's just say I'm glad I got that 50% off. All right, so here's the final look for today. Overall, I'm really happy with how the look turned out. Let's do a quick little roundup of my favorite and least favorite products. Favorite product-wise, I feel like the concealer looks really nice. Also, surprisingly, the setting powder I really like too. I feel like I wasn't gonna like this because I've heard like such negative things about it, but I don't see a problem with it. I think it's really good solid setting powder, which I definitely will be using again. Man, there are so many great hits today in this video. The artistry wand, it really brought out the shimmery eyeshadow. I'm really excited to play with this more. The blush is gorgeous. I will be looking into the other shades, probably won't purchase them because they're kind of expensive, but Pat McGrath have another 50% off sale and you have my card in your system already. Least favorite product wise, the primer, nothing too special. Packaging, sucks. Lip gloss, lipstick, formula-wise of the lip gloss, it felt kind of thick, and then the color I wasn't the biggest fan of either. The lipstick color again was my problem with it. I think those were the only products though that I was disappointed by. The foundation I was kind of disappointed at first, but then I had to remember that this is definitely more of a light coverage foundation, which is kind of surprising for Pat McGrath because I feel like she does more like intense, glamorous makeup, but then she's like selling this very Glossier-esque foundation. It did build up a little bit, but still for this type of makeup look, I want a base that's a little bit more full coverage. Let's say you just want to buy one thing from Pat McGrath though, I would recommend her pressed setting powder or one of her blushes. I feel like you can't go wrong with either of those. Both of those products will work for a lot of people. I hope you all enjoyed this video though. If there's another brand you want me to do a full face of, let me know down in the comments below. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. It really does help me and my channel out a lot. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.